Oh no. Oh no.
So, I'm sitting there, right? I'm in an RV in California. We're on tour. It's on tour. This was the tour. We had an RV. We drove it to the West Coast and did a bunch of stuff. Oh, I'm getting a text. So it's probably like midnight, right? And I'm sitting in a little chair kind of like this in the RV, like there's couches and stuff. And there's a little chair right by the driver. And I'm like, here's the driver, here's the passenger driver, the door out, and I'm just sitting there like this. And then I doze off, and I'm dreaming. I don't know what I'm dreaming about. You know, something good, probably a cool action scene or Natalie. I'm going like this. Next thing I know, I realize that we're stopped. I'm kind of waking up, and I see someone run by. I'm like, huh? Another person run by. And I see Paul and Bill and Daniel and Jacob and all running out of the door, and I'm like, what's going on? Trying to wake up, like, huh? What? And I get up, and I get out, and I'm like, what's going on? And I see him running, so I'm thinking something's wrong. So I just follow him right out, like, and I start going, and I go right out the door, and it's pitch dark. As soon as I step out of the RV, I realize we're on the shoulder of the road. And a huge gust of wind is. I'm like, whoa, what's going on? That woke me up. I'm looking, and I'm at the edge of this massive cliff. There's these huge mountains right in front of me. There's this massive cliff in front of me. I'm like, what in the world? I look left and right, I look down, and I see my friends running down the shoulder. I'm like, where are they going? So I start chasing after them, like, trying to wake up, trying to see. And we're at the bottom of like, here's a mountain, and the road comes down around the mountain. She'll be coming in. Comes down around the mountain, right? And I guess we went like this and stopped right here at the shoulder. So there's this huge mountain edge. So I'm running, and I look up, and I see the road going up around the mountain. These huge semis coming down, you know, flying by. We're running down the shoulder, and I see, and there's a little pickup truck, tiny little pickup truck, on all the way to the right-hand lane, kind of crooked, just stopped in the middle of the highway, in the middle of the highway. And we're like, oh my gosh, so I see Paul and Bill and Daniel and all them running over there, and there's this little short Mexican guy kind of like, looking around. He's probably like 29, you know, something. He's looking around, he's like, what's going on? And I'm like, who's that guy? And I see everyone start grabbing the truck and trying to push it, you know. And the guy's like, my truck broke down or whatever, you know, I'm trying to get out of the road. Like, okay, so I run over there and we're all we grab the back of the truck. Like, here, ready, go, push. We start pushing and we're like, well, it's not moving. And we're looking at these huge semis, they're coming around the bend, right? And if they're in our lane, they have to actually notice that we're there and then change lanes right as they pass by, because we're in the lane. So it's like they're coming around and they have to like change lanes real fast, right? So I'm like, huge semis are going by, middle of the night, it's dark, everything's going on, and we're like trying to save this dude. Trying to save this guy. Get out of the road with his truck. But anyways, scary story. So, we're like, it's not moving. And we're like, oh my gosh. So, Daniel runs over to the guy, what's going on? He's like, I don't know, you know, kind of like something's weird with him. So they're like, put it in neutral. It's like, oh, okay. Pops it in neutral. Run back, shoot somebody. We're like, oh my god. Go. Start pushing the truck. Oh, it's rolling. I'm like, good. We're pushing, it's rolling. And we look up, and the guy is actually turning the wrong way. He's going toward the other lanes. We're like, so we all stop pushing the truck, and we're like, what are you doing? He's like, oh. And I forget who it was, Bill or Daniel, one of them, ran and like, okay, go, get out of the truck. And they got in the truck and turned the other way. And we're all pushing, like, oh, okay, it's going. All of a sudden, I look back, and I see a huge massive semi coming around the bend, right? But there's one right next to it, so they're both coming around the bend like so. This dude's in our lane where we are, and so he's going to have to go over to this guy's lane in a matter of maybe 2 football fields. And when he comes around the bend, he notices us, he has to come over, right? There's no way that's going to happen, you know. We're coming around, and I look up and I'm like, oh, you know, like, oh no. I look back, and all of a sudden, oh my gosh, and next thing I know, this dude just hits his brakes. This dude comes around, puts his blinker on, and I turn around, and all I see is his headlights. I'm standing there like, this is it, Lord. I'm gonna come see you. It's coming, and then sure enough, right at the last minute, he passes the other dude, flies by us, wind flying all over, we're all screaming, we're like, you know, go, we keep pushing it. Finally get to push it all the way to the shoulder. The guy, or Daniel, whoever was in it, steered it to the shoulder. We got to the shoulder. We stopped like, oh my gosh, we almost died. That was intense. So we get to the shoulder, and the guy's over there. He's like, oh, thanks, man. Thanks, dude, you know. Okay, let's get in the RV. Let's go in the RV. So we all run. We get back into the RV. Rich is in there. Everybody okay? Yeah, we're okay. We get all in there. Oh my god. The guy sits down where I was in that little chair, and he's like, oh. He's like, oh man, thanks, man. This is awesome, dude. Man, my truck's broke down. I gotta go get it. And we're like, well, how would we take you? You know, that was before cell phones. Everyone had a cell phone, you know. So we're like, well, we'll go take you to the next payphone, and you know, you can call whoever you need to call and we can come get your truck. Little did we realize the next town was probably, you know, 70 miles, 80 miles. So we're like, okay. So we start telling them about, you know, we're in a band and we're this and that. Slowly we're starting to realize as he responds, he's like, oh man, you guys are in a band? No way, man, that's awesome. We're like, okay, this guy's high. Oh well, you know, we're hanging out with him. As far as I remember, he was a little bit more than high. It was kind of like he was high and then also a little bit had a few screws loose as well. He was kind of like, literally, every like 10 minutes he'd be like, you guys are in a band? No way, man, that's awesome. I'm with the guys in a band. It's awesome. Man. You know. Anyways. So we drive. Finally make it to a stop. It's like a gas station in the middle of nowhere. Payphone over there at the gas station. We say, later dude, here's a CD. Hey, cool man, it's awesome. He gets out, right? Payphone is that way. Gas station is that way. Darkness and nothingness is that way. He gets out of the van. Alright, later guys, starts walking into the darkness. We're all watching him. Richie's kind of like, so Richie gets out and he's like, hey, over there's payphone and stuff. He's like, oh yeah, okay. You guys are in a band, it's awesome. And then the kid walks all the way to the gas station. We're like, well, we saved him and we helped him. Hope he's okay. He's gonna call his mom or something, I don't remember. We drove off and had a blast. That tour actually has a lot of cool stories, so so that was the story of the semi, and thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. It was pretty intense. Jello with nuts.